2020 was an uneventful year for movies, as releasing schedules shuffled due to the pandemic. This also suggested that 2021 had a lot of things in store. Well, in today's video, we are listing down the top 5 best movies of 2021. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5. No Time to Die. No Time to Die is an epic action film that introduces 007 with one of his hardest missions. The movie seems to be inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe model of grabbing previous entries to create the opinion that everything that happens inside the plot has already been planned. No Time to Die pursues Bond after the different events of the earlier film Spectre. After leaving the Queen's service to be with Bond's lover Madeleine Swan, he is dragged back into responsibility when his and Madeleine's past tangles up with them. The longtime fans of James Bond will acknowledge some pins of the franchise. His iconic Aston Martin also makes its appearance in the opening action sequence encompassed with guns, bombs, and other fancy elements. The opening action scene is also crammed with adrenaline-fueled stuff, including motorcycles and car races. It lays the stage for the film for being the action-packed blockbuster. Number 4. The Power of the Dog. While there are some good movies, which are released every year, but if you're lucky, then there are some great movies coming up with their names. But there are few films that are worth spending your precious time on. The Power of the Dog is a 2021 Western psychological drama film written and directed by Jane Campion. The film is based on the 1967 novel of the same name, which is written by Thomas Savage. The movie features Benedict Cumberbatch, Kirsten Dunst, Jesse Plemons, and Cody Smith-McPhee. It is shot mostly across rural Otago, and the film is basically an international co-production between New Zealand, Australia, the United Kingdom, and Canada. The film revolves around the popular themes of affection, pain, anger, and jealousy. The Power of the Dog is a movie that needs a lot of vigilance in order to soak in everything that the film is putting out about its deeper themes and characters. This isn't a film that many of you would look at as a man versus man type of story. However, its ending takes a much darker direction than our expectations. Number 3. Dune. Dune is an excellent adaptation of Frank Herbert's 1965 novel about Paul Atreides' journey from inheritor apparent to intergalactic messiah. The movie tends to be loyal to the root element, even if it assigns gushing exhibition to do so. Dune's popular stories on heroism and random fanaticism are missing from Part 1. However, the film doesn't do much rather than introduce them. However, it grabs Herbert's vision, bringing it to life in a way that's more awe-inspiring than anything he has accomplished before. With Dune, Villeneuve has built an excellent blockbuster that sets up a continuation while still standing tall in its own possession. It's an enormous feat, and also indicates that Villeneuve is one of the most creative sci-fi directors of the 21st century. However, the only sad thing about Dune is that fans have to wait for at least 2 years for the arrival of its sequel. Number 2. Judas and the Black Messiah. Judas and the Black Messiah, presented as a biography, is almost like a hagiography of the protagonist, Fred Hampton. But the way co-writer and director Shaka King moves through one of the darkest chapters in American history is not only compelling and fascinating, but it's also extremely interesting in its own way. Judas and the Black Messiah was released at the 2021 Sundance Film Festival on February 1, 2021. The movie was also released in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures on February 12 in theaters. The film was lauded by critics, who praised King's quick direction, performances, and themes. The film received almost 6 Oscar nominations at the 93rd Academy Awards, comprising Best Picture and Best Supporting Actor award for both Daniel and Stanfield. For his great feat, Daniel Kaluuya also won the Best Supporting Actor award at the Golden Globes. Number 1. Spider-Man: No Way Home. Spider-Man: No Way Home features Tom Holland's return as the third iteration of Peter Parker together with Zendaya MJ and Benedict Cumberbatch as the magician Doctor Strange. Spider-Man: No Way Home also grabbed the ownership of the highest-grossing film of 2021. The film overthrew The Battle of Lake Changjin, which has grossed more than $905 million mark worldwide. Well, the last movie to gross the mark of $1 billion was 2019's Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Not any other Hollywood movie has come near to reaching this box office milestone since the pandemic started up 2 years ago. Spider-Man sequel, No Way Home enhances the franchise's scope and stands out without losing a sense of its humor and nature. The movie enables a great impactful reappraisal of a long-held Spider-Man franchise, Consensus. With that being said, it's time to end today's video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.